Good morning guys and welcome back to another vlog. So I decided to vlog today because it is going to be my content creating day. I get asked so much about just like how do I manage my social medias, how am I able to post so much, like how am I so consistent, and honestly it is just batch creating for me. Like I do it all in one day and then have it ready for the next like week or two, sometimes even 3. So today is one of those days because I'm going to launch my new collection next Thursday, and right now it's Tuesday, so I want to start promoting it. I always like to give it like a week, a little bit more of promo before I launch something, just because that way I get to post everything individually and let it have its little moment. It gives like TikTok a time to like, you know, reach a few more people. It also lets my reels kind of reach a few more people because you never know if something's gonna go viral, and if it goes viral after the launch and everything's sold out, then people get mad at me. So like I just like to do it beforehand just in case. So that's like #1 tip on like getting sales, first of all. But that is what we're gonna do today. I want to take all of the pictures and I want to also do some TikTok/reels. I honestly use like the same ones interchangeably. I'll show you guys how I get my TikToks like edited and then how I get them onto Instagram without the watermark. And I guess I'll show you guys how I plan my feed as well and all of that. But yeah, today is picture day. I'm so excited for this launch. You guys have no idea. Like these fabrics are like chef's kiss. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready, and by that I mean getting dressed because I don't do my makeup for photo shoots, and I might do my hair a little bit because it's not like the greatest today. I feel like this front piece is just like kind of flat, so I don't know, might fix that. And yeah, then we'll just get started and I'll show you guys the whole process. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot the dress first. I have it on. It is so cute. I am obsessed with it. I literally had not even tried it on yet, so super cute. I paired these shoes with it because I wanted it to be like somewhat edgy, so. And then I have hoops on, and then I have this ring that I literally always wear. I love it. And I got my nails done yesterday, a lighter color, because they've been black for months and I figured it was time to change it up. So very excited to get my spring mode on. I'm gonna show you guys my setup for photo shoots. So I've shown you guys in other videos that this is my little office, and I purposefully left this whole area just blank so that I could do my shoots because I like to do them on white backgrounds. And then I just put down a blanket that I have, like a fuzzy white blanket, so that the floor is also white because I didn't want it to be like the gray of the carpet. So this is like my little photo shoot area. I use this mannequin to set up my shot so I know where I need to stand and it focuses it perfectly. So that's why I have that there. I know a lot of you guys always ask why I have that back and forth in all my pictures, but this is the camera I use. It's super old, so I don't necessarily like recommend it, but there it is. So this is sideways right now, but you can see that I've like set up the shot to where I'm gonna be exactly. So then when I set the timer, I just move the mannequin over and I stand right at its place and I know that it's gonna be perfectly centered. And then I have one of my studio lights on this side because I have a window on this side, so light's coming in, but then I don't want like too many shadows on that side, so I put a light up, and that is my little setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and get just like my basic front and back shots that I always need for the website, and then we'll start getting a little bit more creative. I think I'm gonna bring up some of my art books to kind of pose around with because I just like don't know what to pose with. And I was gonna go buy flowers, but then I just didn't feel like driving over to buy flowers, so we're just gonna use what we have. So yeah, let's get started.
No. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dime. Serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling first, telling fair. Put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth. How they coming for you.
So I just finished shooting like basic front and backs, like full body pictures of all 3 outfits. I am literally sweating so bad right now, but I want to go ahead and start doing more like artistic shots, more for like my Instagram, because obviously like, yes, I have a lot of shots like this, but my feed would look so bad if every single shot was in the same like angle, same pose kind of deal. So I need to switch it up and do some like more close-ups and some just like different angles and such, just to kind of switch it up. This is the one part I don't love about being my only model, is just the fact that my feed ends up looking looking very repetitive because it's literally just me over and over and over again. But at the same time, I feel like there's something like really special about not having models and modeling my own clothing. One, financially, it makes more sense for me because A, I don't want to have to hire a model. B, I don't want to have to make clothing to their size because obviously since everything's made to order, it's not like I have one of every size available and I'm like, oh yeah, let me get a large model here. Like, no, I have to make it specifically for them, which would be like, not like a waste of money, but an investment I just don't need to make if I can do it myself. So that's why I don't have models, but like sometimes it does get a little bit difficult just to get creative so that it doesn't look super repetitive on my feed. I'm sure everybody's tired of just seeing me on there, but like so sorry that it's gonna be like that for a while. Anyway, I went ahead and grabbed some art books from downstairs. I have all of these. I got these from one of my mom's friends. She's an artist and she was getting rid of all her art books and I was like, I will take them. They're all super old and just like really cool. Definitely the vibe. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these for some of the pictures. I'm thinking I might do some like sitting down and having like books all around me. I'm also thinking I might move my little, like, I don't know if I've shown you guys this at all, but I have this cute little pouch thing. It's actually really, really small. It's a kid size, but I fit on it just fine. But I might bring that over there and take some pictures on it. I think it'd be cute. Don't mind the fact that I have like stuffed animals and stuff on it right now, but like, you know, that would be cute. I definitely thought about taking some pictures in my bedroom as well, just because my bedroom is like very Renaissance themed and just like very artsy. But I also just like really like the white background because it just like matches the feed really nicely instead of like the big blue artwork I have in my room. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of set up a little floor shoot, I guess, and then we'll start taking pictures again of all 3 outfits.
No, don't you think you're better off where the neighbors don't stare? Maybe you're wanted, looking good for the movie screens, living in make-believe, hoping your wishes get granted.
Okay, I took some sitting down, but I don't really love them too much. I just like am not that great at posing and figuring out how to make my body look good and not awkward in pictures. I feel like in a mirror I know exactly like what angle I need to be at, but when it comes to pictures I just for whatever reason can never get in that angle and it's really frustrating, but whatever. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take some like flat lays of the stuff just since I have like the books out and stuff. I think it'll look really cute if I just like put the clothing down and just kind of take more like up close shots and more like filler pictures in a sense, just because I need to break up the feed somehow and not just be like me in every single picture. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of those.
I know you never giving up unless it's real. A slippery slope, it's not enough to please you. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone cold stunner. She was a winner.
So I got a lot of flat lays. I think it looks really, really cute, but obviously I still need to do this top, but I'll do it afterwards. I think I'm gonna start taking more up close pictures of all of the tops on, like more of like from my waist up kind of pictures, just so that I can like show a little more detail and such, just because these fabrics are so pretty and they have like very subtle prints, so I want to make sure that they are seen well. So I'm gonna do that. I also brought up my iPhone tripod so that I can also make some TikToks and reels here soon, but I kind of want to get all these pictures out of the way, hopefully, and then we'll start doing reels. I'm gonna show you guys kind of how I plan them. Obviously when it comes to TikToks and reels, especially TikToks, you kind of need to do like trendy things for it to do well, which can be kind of frustrating sometimes. There's periods of time where the trends are really easy and really good for businesses and just like products and stuff, but there's other times where trends are just like not the greatest for that, or it just like doesn't make sense for that. They're more like comedic or whatever, and I just like have not been feeling like the TikTok trends too much for myself. Like I love them, love watching it, but I just like haven't felt them for myself too much. But I do have a few sounds saved, mostly just like music sounds, not necessarily that are trendy, but that I think will go well with the collection. All like the fun little classical music ones I think will obviously look really cute with all this like super romantic looking collection. So I'm gonna show you guys how I plan this out. So I use Notion and I have like a little content calendar or whatever, and then I just kind of write all of my ideas on here. These are obviously just like styling videos, like making myself like style these different pieces, different ways to wear a headband since I still have some in the shop. Then sheesh is like a trending sound right now on TikTok. I might do something with that. I don't use this too much, but I'm trying to use it a little bit more just because I always feel like I don't know what to do for TikToks or Reels, so I need to make sure I plan things out beforehand just to like get all that content out in one day, because it's very time consuming and draining to have to think of something every single day, film it every day, edit it every day. Even if it's like a 30-second video, it just takes so long regardless. So I like to try to, you know, plan things out. So last night I kind of planned it out and kind of went through TikToks, found some sounds I liked, and then went with that. So that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and continue taking some more pictures, and then I think we'll get to the reels and such. Okay, so I've been taking more pictures. I'm on the last piece, which is the dress, and I forgot that I said that I wanted to bring the little couch in, so I moved it over here. Thank God it is not actually that heavy because it's like a kid-sized furniture, but like I said, I fit onto it just fine because I'm small. But it's so cute, and I set up the shot with it already, and hold on, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Look how nice that is. I'm so excited for these pictures. A pro tip is to buy furniture and things in your house that you can also use as prop. I'm in love with this little couch. I just really love vintage things, and I think it just fits my whole aesthetic really, really well. So very excited to shoot with this. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking pictures on it. I think I'm probably gonna end up like changing back into like the other tops maybe for the couch as well. I don't know. I just keep going back and forth between everything, which is kind of exhausting, but you know what? It's fine. It happens, and I think these pictures are gonna turn out really, really, really good. Anyway, I'm gonna start taking pictures on this because I'm super excited about it.
And you missed it again. Waiting in line for the party to end. Guess you didn't get what they asked for. Not a genie in sight, that reality gets so. There's no point to being careful.
So my camera ran out of battery, so I'm gonna charge it while I just edit what I have, and then I'll kind of be able to gauge what more I need. I usually do take pictures kind of like in like sets of 2, because I'll usually take all of them first, kind of edit them, start building my feed, and then I'll realize like I have too many of a certain pose, or I don't have enough of like a certain style or whatever, and then I retake some to fill in the empty spots. So this is just like a perfect timing to start editing, so then we can take more pictures later. As you guys can see, it's literally such a time-consuming thing to do. I think from the opposite end, you just see a bunch of like pretty pictures and you're like, oh, like fun, like that's cute, but like it takes so much time and effort to get good pictures and to build up a feed and just to like, you know, have quality content, which I feel like does not get enough credit when people do that. People need to recognize how hard it is to get content and to be creative and to always have something to post. It's not actually as easy as it looks, so hopefully this shows you guys that. But I'm gonna go ahead and start downloading these pictures, and then I'll show you guys how I edit them. I usually take them all from my SD card and I put them into like their own separate folder. So I put like April launch, and as you can see, it is like 300 some pictures that are currently being copied over. So definitely a lot to go through, but obviously I don't actually edit all of them because not all of them are worthy of being edited. So once they download, I start going through them and pick out the ones that I actually like to then edit, which is gonna be a lot less than 300, that's for sure. So I just went through all of the pictures and selected the ones I like, and out of the 300 plus pictures I took, there's only 39 I actually like that I'm gonna edit. So as you can tell, it's a very long process, and I genuinely don't like every picture I take. It takes me so long to get a good picture. If I like my body in it, I probably hate my face in it. If I like my face, I don't like my body in it, or whatever it is. I can never seem to get both to cooperate because I'm thinking too hard about one, forget about the other. So I only have 39 to actually edit, which is kind of nice actually because I don't want to edit that much, but also it's like then I realize I don't actually have as much content as I maybe thought I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit them. I actually like to edit them on my iPad. I download them onto here and then I use Lightroom to kind of fix them up. I don't have any sort of preset or filter that I usually use. For me, my editing is usually just like brightening it up and you know, adjusting the colors, adjusting the exposure if need be, maybe adding a little bit of contrast, bringing up the shadows, just like very simple, more like light things. And then if the color isn't showing up very well, then I'll intensify the color a little bit more. But other than that, I don't really do any other type of editing. It's just more of like making sure the colors match up with everything else on my feed. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of show you guys a little bit of what that looks like. So for example, here's the original picture. It's not too bad, but it's a little bit dark. So this is what I did to it. I just like brightened it up. Obviously, since it's on a screen, it looks a little bit more bright than it actually is. But yeah, I do very subtle edits just to make it like a little bit brighter, a little bit more defined, I guess. But that's what I'm gonna do to all of these.
Count your blessings, 'cause this town ain't fair. They'll put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, that's the truth. How they coming for you.
So I just transferred all of the edited ones over and now I'm gonna start planning my feed. So I use the website / app Planoly. I like to honestly plan it out on the actual website version of it, though I do have the app on my phone as well. But as you can see, this is my actual feed right now. I don't have any like pending posts. This is what I've posted to date. So here it is. I'm gonna just like add to grid from my computer. So I've uploaded literally every single picture on here. Obviously I'm not gonna actually post every single one, but now I can kind of start moving things around, deleting the ones I'm not going to post, and then kind of figuring out which one I want to post today and for the rest of the week. So I'm kind of playing around with which ones I like. I've deleted a few, so I have a lot less now. I think this is what I'm gonna post today. And then I might put a reel in between, so I'm not sure what the next one's gonna be. So I'm kind of gonna wait until I have some reels to figure out the rest, but I think these are all the ones that I am gonna post at some point because I like them a lot. So I'm gonna start playing around with that a little bit more. It's about 30 minutes till I post. I usually post at noon every single day, just because I find that that's the best time for me in my own schedule. And also, like, according to my analytics, it's a good time as well. So it works out for me, and it's like the perfect time for me to like also take a break for lunch. So just a good time all around. So I have about 30 minutes because it's 11:30 right now. So I'm gonna continue playing around with some of these pictures, and I'm gonna start actually kind of putting together some of the videos I took. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I took some videos as well with the actual DSLR camera, just because obviously the quality is really, really nice and it looks really cool like that. So I'm gonna kind of play around with the little videos I took, see if I can come up with anything. But I didn't obviously take that many because my battery ran out when I was kind of doing that. So I'm gonna see if I can make anything out of them. If not, then that's fine. But I have 30 minutes, so I'm just gonna kind of wait around and mess around with that a little bit. So I kind of messed around with that for a little bit. I think there's still some shots I kind of want to add into it. I kind of want to make it one of those like quick moving aesthetic kind of videos, but I just need some more shots that aren't of me, more of like the book art or whatever. So I need that, but I think that one's gonna be cute. I think I'm gonna actually do one of my TikToks right now. I think I'm gonna do like the sheesh one because that's like easy. For that one, I'm like trying to understand this trend, and it's like the sheesh is like a woo kind of thing. So people are doing like when I do this and like my family reacts like that or whatever. So I think I'm gonna do like me putting out a collection, like my followers reaction, something like that. So gonna do that real quick. That's literally like such a quick little video, so I'm gonna just like record that real quick and see if I like it or not. Why is this so awkward? Okay, I think I got it though, so it's okay. These videos are just so like weird to film. They're kind of embarrassing and kind of, you know, just weird, but it's okay. We're gonna go with it. So I have it in the drafts right now. This is what it looks like. It's literally like a 5-second video, but hopefully it does well. I'll post it a little bit later because TikTok posting times are a lot later than my Instagram ones. It's usually around like 3 to 4 is the better time, so I'm gonna wait till then to post that. I totally forgot to update you guys, but I just posted like a minute ago and I'm making my story for it. Pro tip, I always think it's good to make a little countdown, so I always have that on my stories and I run it every single day just to remind people of when I'm launching and such. So I'm gonna post that real quick. So this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my story. Now we can go back to see what's good over here. So we are doing well. It always amazes me how fast people are to like liking it. Like it's been 2 minutes and it's like already at 26. It's really wild. But I'm excited to, you know, see you guys' reaction. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit and let you know how it went. So it's been about almost 30 minutes. I had lunch and whatnot, and I've actually decided to go to the post office, drop off the packages I have to drop off, and then on my way back I'm gonna buy flowers and such to then finish shooting some pictures. I just feel like it's really hard to pose and just to look different in pictures if I don't have something to hold, but I can only hold books in so many ways, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what else I can possibly have in my hands, and I wish I had more rings. Like I wish I had rings on this hand. I only have this one. I really need to buy more because like at least then I would be able to do more with my hands and make it look kind of interesting, but I can't really do much. So I'm gonna buy flowers just to kind of decorate a little bit more and get a little more creative with it. But you guys are reacting really well to my picture. I have like 300 likes in 26 minutes, which is like insane first of all, but it's doing well, so that makes me really happy. A lot of you guys are commenting that you're excited about it. Anyway, I'm gonna head out and I will be back soon. I am back and I got myself flowers. I decided on red and white ones. They had really pretty pink ones, but I just decided that since I have like a gold shirt in this, that the red and white would look a lot better than the pink. I thought it would clash a little. So super excited. These are so beautiful. These white ones are like so beautiful and so big and like blooming so nicely. The red ones are so pretty. I'm obsessed with red roses. They're my favorite flower ever. So let's get to it.
No. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dime. Serves this up her mind to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling fair. Put you down and leave you there, don't make them skip.
Guys, I'm so mad. I was moving this over and I accidentally bumped the wall and now there's a freaking mark on the wall. I'm so mad. This was perfectly white. I freaking ruined it and I'm so upset. All for just moving this thing over. One of the legs just like smacked up against it. Like it's not that bad on camera, but like I know I'm gonna have to edit it out in every picture unless I stand right in front of it, which is so annoying. Needless to say, I think I'm done with the couch. I'm gonna move it back to my room and then just finish up some more like maybe standing up shots or such with the roses and stuff like that. But I'm done with the couch. I'm so mad at myself right now. You have no idea. Oh, it's so frustrating, but it's fine. I can easily edit it out. It's just like it looked so nice and I now have ruined it. And it really sucks, but it's okay. I'm gonna move this couch over and then we'll continue.
It's the ugly truth. How they coming for you? Yeah. No, don't you think you're better off where the neighbors don't stay?
So I went ahead and took some flat lays over here as well with some of the headbands and such. And I think I'm done. I've literally been taking pictures all day long and I'm just so tired. So I think I'm going to download these, start editing them, and then also start editing some of the videos that I took. And then maybe later on I'll do TikToks. If not, I might actually end up doing them tomorrow, but we will see. I want to try to get it all done today, but it's just like when you're in front of the camera all day long, you just get so tired and it seems like such a dumb thing, like a simple, silly little thing to do, just like make TikToks or whatever, but it takes so much freaking energy to make so much content. So I think I'm going to just take a break with editing and stuff, and then I will maybe get back to it, but we will see.
Baby, you're wanted, looking good for the movie screens, living in make-believe, hoping your wishes get granted. I know you never giving up unless it's real. A slippery slope, it's not enough to please you. Pretty Caroline, stone cold.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I make my TikToks into reels without the watermark. I'm gonna play it, but I'm probably gonna have to just talk over this so that you don't hear the actual sound of it. Okay, I have to put the volume down because I don't know if that's gonna get copyrighted or not, but this is the cute little video I love it. I think it's super aesthetic and it kind of loops. The lighting's a little different at the beginning and end, but that's okay. So there's that. The way that I make this into a reel is by screen recording it before I post it. So you can start your screen recording, 3, 2, 1. Then you do have to make sure your volume's actually up for this. So I'm gonna put it up and then I might, I don't know, put something else over the sound, but then you press on it and let it play. And then once that's done, you can stop your screen recording. Then you can go to your actual screen recording and cut down where you need to. So make sure it's like at the correct place here and at the end as well. And there you have it. Now you have your same TikTok with the sound and everything, but without the TikTok watermark. I also made this one with the gold top, and I think I might actually post it onto my reels already. Since I already posted the actual picture of the gold top, I feel fine like posting this one. I don't want to post any of the other designs yet until I post an actual in-feed picture of it, but I think I might go ahead and share this one. It's about 3. I feel like this is a good time for reels and TikTok, so I think I'm gonna post it on TikTok and also post it onto my Instagram. So yeah, let's do that. I just went ahead and posted it on TikTok as well, so there's that. Then I'll show you guys it on my Instagram. It is right here. Here it is on my Instagram. I don't know if this song's gonna get me copyrighted, so I'm gonna turn this down. But yeah, it's just a cute little like 5-second video of me taking petals off of a rose. But pretty cute, pretty aesthetic, so I'm happy with it. Okay, I've got my coffee and I am ready to continue with the day now. I don't know about you guys, but whenever it hits like 3 or 4-ish, I just hit such a wall in my productivity. Like all morning I can go and like be super productive. Like mornings are definitely like my highest productivity times. And then like after lunch, I can like maybe kind of manage for a couple hours. And then after that, I'm just like out. So coffee definitely helps, and taking a break definitely helps. I always have to take a break at this time. Just let my mind not think about work for a hot minute and then like come back to it. So I'm gonna show you guys how I plan my Pinterest, which by the way, if you are a business owner of any sorts, if you sell products, or even if you're like a photographer, if you sell a service as well, you should definitely get on Pinterest to advertise, because let's be honest, like me as a creative, I love going on Pinterest to find inspiration and, you know, like find cool pictures or cute outfits, whatever it may be. Like I love scrolling through Pinterest for inspiration, and so many people do the same. Like I'm sure all of you watching probably have a Pinterest as well, and you love probably like going into like making mood boards and finding inspiration pictures. And like, what if those inspiration pictures are the pictures that you take? I literally have all of my shop pictures on Pinterest, and it's not like my Pinterest has done super well or anything, but I do know that obviously, again, with everything, like the more consistent you are with it, the like better it's gonna be, and the more chances you have to be like getting more exposure and such. So it never hurts to add a lot of stuff in there. And honestly, scheduling things on Pinterest is super easy. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it, but I just want to let you know that if you're not doing it, you definitely need to get on it right now. Okay, so this is Planoli, the website that I use for my Instagram feed, as I showed you guys earlier, but it's also the same website I use for Pinterest. You can actually also connect your Pinterest on here, so I'll show you guys. So here's my Pinterest. On this side is every pin that I have posted and published, so those are all on there. Here are all the ones that I have scheduled to upload right now, which are from the accessories launch. And here you can just add to library. I'm gonna literally add in all of my pictures. It only lets you do 10 at a time, so you gotta, you know, do 10 at a time. But okay, so I officially have all my pictures on here. As you can tell, I literally have so many, which is really good because content, you know, is everything. So here on the calendar, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but all these little times you see are times that I have like things scheduled. And actually this whole part of my business is what my friend Kennedy does for me. So I've mentioned it multiple times, but I do have my friend Kennedy working for me. She kind of does a lot of these like back end things that you don't really see. She doesn't manage my social medias. I still do it all, but she does do my Pinterest scheduling. She does my carbon neutral shipping because I have to manually do it since I don't have Shopify, and she does a bunch of those kind of like back end things that like aren't super fun but like nobody notices but are very necessary. So I'm gonna text her and let her know that I've put a bunch of pictures on there. She's the one who does it, which is really nice. But honestly, I used to do it myself as well, but since I have the help, I take it. But yeah, very simple and very easy. It's a little time consuming if you do have a lot of pictures, because you know you have to title everything and put like a website link, a description, and all of that stuff. But overall, super simple to do, and you can just schedule them to upload them by themselves, so then you don't have to think about uploading them every single day or anything like that. And you can also upload videos onto Pinterest, is something that I've been doing. So I've been taking the same like TikToks that I turned into reels with, like without the watermark, and putting those onto Pinterest as well, because Pinterest also likes little short videos. So all the content you have, you just have to find a way to use and reuse it. And I think that's my best tip for content creating. Like as you've seen, I take my TikToks and I put them onto Instagram, and I'm also gonna put them onto Pinterest. And I take my pictures and I obviously use them for Instagram, but I'm also probably gonna make TikToks and reels with them. So definitely just find ways to use and reuse all of the content that you've made, put it together in different ways to create new content. You just have to get really creative with it, because it's a lot easier that way for you to not have to be creating so much. But it's just obviously like so much easier, and like you have the content, so why not, you know, milk it as much as you can. So I'm gonna email Kennedy about the pictures, and then I will get back to you guys.
She was a winner, started working at the dime. Serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's tally fair, tally fair. They'll put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, that's the
So I just made another little TikTok reel thing, but I want to show you guys how I upload these onto Pinterest, because I sometimes send them to Kennedy to do, sometimes I just do them myself, because I randomly will make TikToks and decide to upload them at the time. So I'll show you guys how I do that, because I actually do it through like actual Pinterest. I don't do it on Planoly, because I don't think you can plan videos on Planoly. Don't quote me on that, but I haven't ever tried. So I always do it directly on the actual website itself, and you can actually schedule them on Pinterest themselves too, which is really nice that it has that feature, so it'll automatically upload for you as well on there. You don't need to do that on Planoly at all, but since I have my Instagram on there and my Pinterest, it's just easier. But I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. So first of all, I do have a business Pinterest, so you know that makes life easier. But you go to create a pin, and then here you can drag and drop any image or video. I'm gonna go ahead and put the gold top one. So this is it. Like I showed you guys earlier, it's the one that I posted today on Instagram and on my TikTok. So then you can add your title, then put a little description. This is kind of where all your keywords are gonna go. And then you can put in tags. So this is like, if I were to put in like fashion, oh, I did not spell that. Then it tells you where you can actually like pin it to. You can't actually choose your tags for yourself. It gives you a range of different ones you can choose from, so you can start putting some random ones on there. And then you can add a destination link. I usually put my website on there, but sometimes I also put my Instagram on there. You want to always have a destination link. It just is obviously super helpful. So I'm gonna go ahead and schedule this and a few others.
how they come for you. It's the missed opportunity.
So quick little update, it is a lot later now. It's about like 5 p.m. at this point. As you can see, this has taken up my entire freaking day. Content creating is no joke, especially for a business. Obviously, it's a little bit different on influencer terms, but for a business, it's definitely a lot. But it's something that I enjoy so much, which is why I like just can't picture myself ever having a social media manager, because it's just something I genuinely love like to do. I love to create. I love to like come up with concepts for photos and just like love to create. I think it's super fun. So this is one of my favorite parts of honestly running a business through social media. I think it's just like the best thing ever is to have these like fun little concepts and make fun little videos and pictures and stuff. Even though obviously it is like exhausting, physically exhausting low-key, because I'm running back and forth between like posing and setting a timer and going back and forth so much, but super fun regardless. And I genuinely love days like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the behind the scenes of all of this. Clearly my content creating is not fully done for this collection yet, and there's probably going to be a lot more TikToks and reels that I create later, but I like to get a good chunk of them out of the way within the first week, and then probably over the weekend I'll do a few other ones. I usually like to create enough content for like a week or two and then like do it again and again if need be. I never know how long my collections are going to last depending on how much I'm able to make from all the fabric that I have. So sometimes I have to like make more content, sometimes I don't use all the content that I made. It just really depends. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. I know that I get a lot of questions about how I'm able to be so consistent on social media and stuff. And honestly, I'm always just gonna say batch creating is the best thing. Like taking out one day of your week to just batch create and make all this content for you to just like do everything else the rest of the week and just kind of schedule things to upload or just like mindlessly upload things is the best way to do it, especially if you have a billion things to do like I do all the time. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you want more videos like this, more behind the scenes on like this end of things, because I show you guys a lot of production, but I don't think I show you a lot of the pre-launching and just like marketing on that end of things, though I do plan on doing a whole like marketing video soon because I know that's highly requested. But hopefully this helps a little bit as well. And yeah, let me know what else you guys want to see business wise. I'm always down to show you guys literally everything that I do, so let me know what else you're interested in, because I just don't know what you guys would find interesting or what you wouldn't. There's some things that are kind of just like not fun tasks to go through, but maybe you guys would enjoy it. I don't know, so let me know. But I think I'm gonna end the video here just because I think I'm done content creating for the day. I am so worn out. I might make a few more reels or TikToks with the videos that I have, but as far as filming or taking more pictures, I think I'm done for the day. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!